I just got railed by the biggest you've ever seen. Like, this is coming close to some Girthmaster shit. Like, let's be real. He tore me in two, to give you all the information. I'm not going to be walking for at least 6 weeks, so put me in a wheelchair right now and wish me luck, because I have collabs this week that I gotta do, and my hoo-ha is very sore. Thanks, bye!
Oh, well, thank you for that valuable piece of information, Annie. I don't know how you feel so confident posting such a thing. Have you no shame? Alright guys, let's get into the video, starting now. Only in Russia do you ever see this type of stuff, and she just got judo tossed. Her whole world just did a 360. I think this is like some one of those Russian TV shows. I'm not sure if this is like a pre-fight press conference, but if you do watch some of those pre-fight press conferences, almost every single fight that they have, they fight before the actual fight. It's almost like it's encouraged. It's nuts, man.
I want to walk! I want to go to walk! Don't put on the trophy, man! Put on the trophy! I want to go to walk! I want to go to walk!
I got feet! Walk! We gotta go to work! We gotta go to work! I got kids to feed! We got kids to feed!
Man.
What the are they doing? Nothing! Get the
These Muppets are literally achieving nothing. All they're doing is wasting everybody's time, wasting their own time. These people are trying to get to work, they're trying to feed their families like they said. They literally have nothing better to do except sit in the middle of the road and be a complete headache to everybody else. So, good job, guys.
Climate change activists broke into a German airport using wire cutters and cemented their hands to the runway using a combination of concrete and epoxy in order to take a stand against carbon emissions. And now it's looking like their hands are permanently stuck unless they get them amputated. Their protest caused 36 flights to be canceled and 10 flights to be redirected, but it's looking like they could have used their hands to make a far bigger impact on climate change by planting just 10 trees.
Holy shit.
Bravo. If this doesn't prove they have nothing between their ears, then I don't know what does. I bet you they were shitting themselves when they got their hands carved out of the ground and they still had a big fucking chunk of cement attached to it. Jesus.
There's a YouTube video out about a transgender fighter. He fights like this Russian girl, and she literally sits back, bam, 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 and he just eats punch after punch. She is a skilled fighter. She finally gets so tired from punching him directly in the face that he slams her and submits her. The truth is, she actually beat the fuck out of him. It didn't affect him. There's probably not any girls listening, but for fuck's sake, tell your sisters she's not gonna go do a Krav Maga class and better knock some dude out like these girls in these movies. Get them a gun, get them pepper spray, get them a taser, get them something, but for God's sake, get this bullshit out of their head. It is a fucking lie, and that's how people you love will get hurt.
He's absolutely right. I touched on this in my last video. I'll actually link it at the end of this video if you guys want to have a watch of that. But yeah, the best line of self-defense that you can have if you're a woman is pepper spray, a weapon, some sort of gun, be able to run and be able to scream. Hollywood has led a lot of women to believe that they can take on a big group of men if they have enough, you know, expertise and skills in Krav Maga or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or some shit like that. It is effective, but let's be real. If there's a guy who's 200 pounds and he has true intention to do you harm, all it takes for him is to pick you up while you're trying to put on some sort of Jiu-Jitsu move and slam your ass on the concrete. That's all it takes. Run, scream, weapon, pepper spray, bang, that's all you need to do.
Ariadna Montalbán, 7.69 y cuarta Amelia Grace Weeks, 7.76. Así que esas cuatro atletas a la final. El tiempo de Laura Martínez es 7.53, que es el que aparece ahora mismo en los resultados de la web de la Federación Española.
Nobody admits anything they've done! None of them will call me from a back! None of you want to touch!
Here's the thing
thing. I'm actually not mad about women lamenting that chivalry is gone. I think chivalry is a great thing. Here's the catch, though. Based on this woman's haircut, what she's wearing, I'd say it's almost guaranteed that she is in fact some sort of girl boss, high-powered career exec woman who doesn't actually adhere to the female traditional gender roles that chivalry was kind of invented to protect. So she doesn't want tradition. She just wants special treatment. And that's the rub with so many modern feminists. It's all about what women can get, what privilege we can have instead of true equality. Because when it comes to true equality, like, hey, men and women, it's fair game, anyone to get a seat, they actually don't like that. So I'm sorry, ladies, but you kind of made your bed.
And that's exactly it. I'll be pretty confident that most guys would be happy to give up their seat for most women, if they were traditional. But in the modern world, most women aren't traditional, so guys aren't really seeing the payoff. A lot of these women just want special treatment, so they're not seeing what they can get out of this. They're getting no traditional treatment themselves, so why would they give out traditional treatment? There's no fair exchange there to me.
So, what would you do if I was going on holiday every other month?
You'd be single.
Really?
Are we going together? Or are you going by yourself? Sometimes. Oh no, you'd be single.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
You'd be single.
Can you cook?
That's irrelevant.
No. Can you cook though?
I mean, can you fight? Let's ask pointless questions.
How is that a pointless question? I'm trying to get to know you.
Because that's your job.
What's my job?
To make sandwiches.
Did he actually just say, my job is to make sandwiches?
How am I going to fight off the intruders if you don't make sandwiches? I need sustenance.
You're a dick.
I believe what he's saying in the sense that we need calories to defend off an intruder. However, as a man, you should be able to cook your own food. You should be self-sufficient. But relationships are situational, right? So if you're a guy who's the main breadwinner, you're working all the time, you should expect your lady to have food ready for you for dinner every single time you come home. And she should want to do that because she's seeing how hard you're working. But again, if there's a situation, even though it's a rarer occurrence where an intruder breaks in, you have to go downstairs and protect the house and protect the family. She's expecting you to do that, and that is your responsibility as a man to do that. Yes, it's a rarer occurrence, but the stakes are a lot higher, it's a lot riskier, so weigh it up as you want.
Is it okay if I touch you? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay if I touch you.
Go right ahead.
Before we get started, do you mind if I touch you?
How else are you gonna cut my fucking hair?
Do you mind if I touch you?
Are you serious, bro? Just cut my hair.
Is it cool if I touch you? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool.
It's usually just customary that I ask the person before I touch them.
Just cut it, cuz.
And what were your pronouns? She, they. She, they too. Yay! Look at us, we're twins.
He, him.
She, her.
And what are your pronouns?
Are you f***ing serious, bro? Just cut my hair.
What are your pronouns? They, them. She, they. I'm glad we exchanged those. Yes.
And what are your pronouns?
Listen, bro, I don't do that. Bro, don't f***ing touch me. Don't. I'm out of here.
Alright, let's see what the internet's mad about today. She's in her wedding dress. She's dancing around. And he's not noticing. Okay. Caption reads, 9 years married today, failed challenge. I'm guessing by the laughing emoji that she intended this to be lighthearted and funny. And according to the comments, that makes her a dumb, ignorant woman who doesn't understand how toxic her marriage really is. Divorce, babes, divorce. People have divorced for less. I feel like you should check his phone. Check his phone? The man's fingers aren't even moving once while he's looking at it. He's not texting nobody. She told him, I'm gonna go get ready. So he's like, all right, I'm putting the game on. Y'all, she shared a 15-second clip. You have seen 15 seconds of a 9-year marriage and have unilaterally determined with all the confidence in the world that it is definitively not a worthwhile union. That makes you look kind of stupid.
Apparently everyone's an irrefutable expert when it comes to any comment section on any platform whatsoever. And yes, people love to take out a small clip out of context and then broad brush stroke it as this what it is, and anything opposing it is not true. But to be honest, I don't know why she posted this video in the first place. It doesn't really make her husband look the best, and at the end of the day, as men, we want a woman that's going to make us look better. Any guy that disagrees is talking shit. But that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and subscribe. Woo!